All right, today I'm going to be posting two videos. This first one is going to be a USPSA update, and then I've got another update that I think most of you have been looking for on the EDC X9S. So, with that said, let's jump right into USPSA. On July 4th, not this past weekend, but the weekend prior, I was able to go do my second USPSA match. Just like the first time, it was a blast. Again, I can't stress it enough. If you have the opportunity, go try this. Worst thing that you're out is 200 rounds of ammo, probably less than that, and an afternoon. I mean, go try this. See if you like it. It is a lot of fun. It's fantastic training, if nothing else, but I'm having fun with it. I actually have a lot of videos. There's 6 stages. I have 5 videos for 5 of the stages. I was an idiot and completely forgot to turn on my first stage, or the video for my first stage, and honestly, you're not missing anything. I failed miserably, it sucked, and it was terrible. So, I'm not one to hide things from you. If I had a video, I'd put it up and you'd see just how awful it was. But it sucked. I had the stage was to shoot 6 targets on your right side, and then 6 targets on your left. You could go left or right, it didn't matter which way you started. But right hand for right targets, left hand for left targets. That was the rule. So you're shooting single-handed. Did okay with my right hand. When I got to my left, I just don't have the grip strength for, it's a different reason, but it doesn't matter. I don't have the grip strength, so I was limp wristing my gun, and it wasn't cycling, and I just stopped it at that point and ended up taking a 0 on the stage. So that's what happened. I need to go practice on that. Hopefully I can find a way to get grip strength up. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's something that's kind of, the grip issue is something that's new to me over the past year, but regardless. We'll get that sorted out. I'll at least have something I need to specifically train on and improve on, and we'll go from there. I'm going to go ahead and post, as soon as I'm done with this, post up the stages. They're 30 to 60 seconds each, so if you want to see them, you'll be able to check them out after this. It is a lot of fun. I really enjoy the ability to engage targets up close, plus ones out far. I like that I have to move. I like that I have to pay attention to the 180 rule. Yes, the 180 rule is a safety thing. I completely understand that, but I like that I'm being challenged in some of these stages, that I have to be completely aware of where that is. And you push the limit. They won't put you in an unsafe situation, and the RO is there, and I mean, you'll see in the video, the RO is the guy with the timer, and he's basically right on you the entire time. If you do something unsafe, they're going to stop it. They'll tell you to stop right then and there, and you won't be able to do something, like violate that 180. As soon as you get close to it as a new person, they'll usually give you a heads up, but as you get more experienced, they won't give you a heads up on it, but as soon as you get to that 180 line, they'll stop you, put an end to it, and you're done for the day for violating that. But I like that challenge. I like how everything comes together. You really have to be aware of what's going on. And then I also like the game part of it, where you need to plan out how you're going to engage each of these targets, where you're going to reload, and how you're going to continue engaging targets. I even screwed up one of those. I had planned to do a reload, and I've got it, and it's probably the 3rd stage or something, but yeah, I had planned to do a reload as I moved from one position to the next, but for whatever reason, I just chose not to, and ended up shooting at targets. And in the middle of engaging that string, I ran out, completely empty. And if you recall, my gun doesn't do a slide lock back. It's intentional. So you pull the trigger, nothing happens, drop the mag, put it in a new one, rack the slide. I lost a lot of time because I didn't plan well, or To be honest, I did plan, I just didn't stick to my plan. So I just need to, on that type of stuff, slow down and remember this is what I have to do. And I've got enough magazines that I can go ahead and change mags twice on a stage if I want to. It doesn't matter. So that I know that I'm good for the next one if there's a lot of targets on the next position. This was also my first time doing a shooting a Texas Star. I'd never done that before. It's not something that you get at most ranges, and I don't have one, and so that was a lot of fun. I had mentally psyched myself up, and it was worse in my mind than it was in reality. So there were a couple of us that were relatively new, and like second or third time out, and we hadn't done Texas Stars, so we were hyping ourselves up, psyching ourselves out, and thinking that was going to be the difficult part. No, that was actually fairly easy for all of us. It was other aspects of that stage that were more difficult. And again, this isn't to say the Texas Star is completely easy. It was just much easier than we had hyped it up to be. So, yeah, you're going to be challenged when you go do this. And it's a blast. Just go out there and do it and have fun. Practice. If you can, practice before you get there, but even if you can't, this is a fantastic way to get your training in, because it's a different stage, different group of stages every time you go. I'm fortunate that I have a lot of options. I could be doing this every weekend if I want. I'm just going to be doing it 2 weekends a month for the time being. But anyway, it is a blast. I had a lot of fun. I can see by my scores, as well as the video, that I have improved quite a bit. I'm still not sprinting from station to station, which is intentional. I'm trying to speed up, but I'm also trying to, at the same time, pay attention to everything else and focus just on the basics. And when I have that stuff down, then I can go ahead and speed up to the next part. So if you see people sprinting between stations, those guys have been doing it probably a lot longer than I have, and they're much better. I'm not there. I'm still not pretending that I'm competitive. I'm just out there to have fun and improve my skills and just learn. And it's a lot of fun. Eventually, maybe I will be good enough where I am competitive, but I'm not there, and I'm not going to pretend that I am. But I'm still enjoying it and having a good time. So with that, we'll go ahead and put up the 5 videos that I've got right after this. I've got them in order, so they'll tell you stage 2 through stage 6. There is no stage 1 because that's the one that I forgot to record, and you're not missing anything because I failed completely on it. But you can see, get an idea for what this is. This is my second time doing it. So I am still a new shooter. I made plenty of mistakes, but just get out there and do it. Don't be afraid to go try it. Go have fun. You will enjoy it. Anyway, enjoy the videos. Take care. I'll put up another video in a minute.
Shooter, are you ready? Stand by.
I think it just didn't go all the way to the top because I write it really high.
Shooter, are you ready? Stand by.
touching. Yep, as long as you're within that, you can touch. Just don't step out. Are you ready? Stand by. If you are finished, unload and you're clear. If you're clear, hammer down. Range is clear. Time 25:48. Are you ready? Stand by.
What was your hip factor?
Points divided by time. Okay. So the very south is 5 reaching movies.